Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages. Welcome to Channel Schultman. I am Schultman, your host, and I invite you to sit back and relax and enjoy the show. Now, today I am going to create a brand new world in Minecraft Pocket Edition, and I'm calling it Mine to Survive. Now, as you can see over to the right-hand side, it's under Survival, and it is under the difficulty of Hard mode. Now, the reason I'm making this video is mostly for my kids because they don't know how to survive a full day in Minecraft. Well, they survived the first night, but they need to be able to survive more than one night. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we need to mark spawn. And this will come into play later on down the road. It's not going to be as vital right now, so it's not going to be that big a deal. Now, I am using a SteelSeries controller, so that's why I have a little bit better ease of movement. Now, the first thing I'm looking for, this is what you always do, you look for a tree. Now, you can see off in the distance, that's going to be very helpful to us, so let's go and get the tree first, because we need wood. That is the very first resource you go after. Regardless of what anyone else may say, this is the first resource, because without wood, you're doing nothing. We want to make sure that we just get several blocks. We want to take down the entire tree, hopefully get maybe a sapling or two. If we get a sapling, that's good because we can have a tree next to spawn. I generally try and make an enclosure somewhere close to spawn. Now, the reason for that, the reason I make almost all enclosures, at least a small one, by the spawn is because if you were to die and you were, say, traveling very far off and you had just gotten away from where you had put down a bed, well, if you know anything about Minecraft, you know that you can easily be despawned right back to original spawn. And that could really pose a problem if you're really far away and you just kind of forgot where you were at. And so, then you start off and you have to once again try and rebuild from nothing. And I always like to have somewhere where I can go, and that thing did not give me a single sapling. Now that is what you call a troll. That is so terrible. Alright, we're going to run a little bit faster. I know it burns down my stamina, or my food bar, but we need to be able to work fast because, of course, daylight will be fading quickly, and we are just going to gather up several pieces of wood. Now, you can do this a little bit quicker by, of course, making a wooden axe, but I'm not going to waste my time with that. I'm just going to gather up several blocks of wood so that we can get this game going. And we will stop after the first night. So what we're going to do first is we're going to gather up and hopefully get it. There we go. Finally, the first sapling. I was like, really? We're going to get known? I thought for a second that, oh, an apple, a precious apple. Now that's really rare. I mean, sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't. For me, it's like one of those. It can happen, and then it can't happen. It's terrible for me. I have the worst luck with apples. Alright, so let's see here. Okay. So we've got 3 saplings, which is very good. Alright. Now, I think we saw back near spawn, we saw some animals. Now, if you happen to see a sheep near your spawn, you always, or I guess it was a chicken. Yeah, he died. We're gonna kill the chicken, but we're gonna want to have food. Always take, and if you've got enough blocks of wood, always make sure you go back and collect food on your way back to wherever your spawn is, so that you can make sure that you'll survive. Then, because second night is usually when you look for food. However, back in the old days, it was a lot more difficult, and of course, right now I don't think we're going to have any difficulties with food. Wow, 3 cows? This is rare. There's trees right up there. That's silly me. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to kill this. We're going to kill all the cows because they're going to provide us a really good source of food. Now, that was spawn, so we're not going to really worry about that right now. Alright, die, cow, die. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Plenty of resources. Okay, so now the first thing we're going to... Oh, wow, there's even coal. Man, this is a really rare spawn. Now, as you all know, you saw from the beginning that I had no seeds or nothing like that. I didn't plan this. This was just a random map. This was there was no seed generation. It's just random generation. So it could be anything. I really don't even have any idea what it is. All right. So of course we need to make some wood blocks. We want to make a crafting table, and we want to make some tools. So now let's. Okay, we need to. Can you see how? Here we go. We want to swap. Oh well. Okay. Here's. See, I haven't used this controller and playing the game. I'm not real. Are we walking slow? Or, oh, okay. Yeah, I guess we were. I must have had him in crouch mode. All right. So let's go in here, and we are going to make a pickaxe. Yes. And yeah, we should be all right with this. All right, so let's get enough so that we can make ourselves some tools, because remember that's primary. Your primary focus on the first night is to get enough resources that you can survive the very first night. So always focus on getting at least a stone pickaxe. Stone sword, if you want one. My kids are real big on swords. They like to have the sword pretty quick and early. Now I'm not so big because it's not that big of a deal to me. But I mean, if I can have it, it's great. All right, now what we want to do is we're gonna want to now make a. Let's see here. I'm trying to figure out. Still trying to figure all this out. Okay, here we go. That's what I'm looking for. All right. Okay, so what we want to do is go over here, press that. Okay. All right. Now we got a stone pick, and the stone pick is going to help out a lot because this is going to really help us chop away at. They're not giving me any stone. This is really frustrating. Most people at least get stone. You know what? I'm just going to go up here, and I'm going to grab this coal, because when the night comes, we want to have some torches, and as you all know, that's the most dangerous time, because now with Minecraft Pocket Edition, they have so many new mobs, very dangerous ones. It's a real difficult game now. It's not like it used to be back in the day. I mean, most people, it was difficult in the beginning, and most people have their memories and such. Well, what do you know? We've got ourselves another cat. Hey, he's gonna provide us food, so that's key. Okay, well the sun is moving, so we want to definitely keep close to our enclosure. Let's go over here and yeah, let's do this, because we're going to need a furnace, so definitely get a furnace. So the key parts of whenever you start any kind of Minecraft encounter, the first things you do, remember, get yourself your wood so that you can be able to start off your crafting of anything. At least get around 9 blocks. That's generally best. But of course you can do it with less. Some people like to play it really hard and just go with minimalism, which minimalism is just the most basic requirements that you need to survive. Not me. I'm one of those that likes to get everything I can as quick as I can, and then get behind an enclosure, such as well, like people like Paul Suarez, they call it getting into a hidey hole. Well, the hidey hole is very, very popular now, and of course everyone knows about it, or most people do. And there we go. We got plenty of coal. How much do we have? We have 26. Wow. Well, I'll be. Okay. Well, the sun is getting ready to head down, so we want to get back to our hiding spot. Pig. You always get the pork. Want the pork. All right. Now, what we want to do is keep that out so that we can go like that and like that. And now what we're going to do is well, it's frustrating. trying to figure this out. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, press triangle. I'm used to a PlayStation 3 controller, so I'm kind of used to some of this, but I'm using a SteelSeries, so it's a little bit different. The button layout. Oh wow, we don't want to do that. We don't have too many open spots. Okay, well they can't get anything in there. It's only one spot. All right. Problem is that sometimes skeletons will troll you. All right, so let's just widen this up just a little bit so we can see where we are at. Okay, as you can see, the sun is going down. So, and I would suspect that very soon our food bars are going to start to show some. They're going to start to show that they are starting to dwindle. Always keep yourself well lit. Get yourself situated. One of the things you don't want to concentrate is having a bed. That's not important on your first day. Some people think it is. If you have the sheep around, kill them, get the wool, go ahead and set yourselves up. But I don't think so. My goal has always been to just get an enclosure going, somewhere where you can go and rest your little head and lay down if you need to. Just keep away from mobs. That's basically the first night of survival. With Minecraft, it's all about endurance. It's all about the long term game. Because as everyone knows, Minecraft is not about a one-day encounter. So we're looking at the long term. We want to, and what we're going to do right now, we're going to kind of break down some of these blocks. We want to kind of go make this a little bit big, so that in case there are some skeletons or something like that, then we can kind of have some distance to run right out of the way. As you see, I got some holes here, so they can easily shoot us, and we don't want none of that. You know what? Let's just let's prevent them from even causing us any difficulty. Let's put a torch there to kind of deter them from wanting to come and say hi. We don't want none of that. All right, so one of the things we're going to build, like we said, is we're going to build a furnace. So, well, that's right. Okay, here we go. Furnace. Alright. Now, let's go over to the furnace. Alright. And then we're going to go right here. Alright. And let's put the furnace right there. And we are going to put in... Oh, okay, so the input. And we'll put all 7. Okay, I'm going to have to learn how the fast route for that is. Press that. Okay, and now we're putting in our fuel. Now, as everyone knows, you could either use a wood block. Well, I don't know that you use wood blocks to actually light a fire. But you can use planks. You can use tools, wooden tools. They'll work. But there's no reason to do it. We got fuel, so what we're going to do is we're going to put a couple in there. That will keep it running, and press the B button. That'll drop us back out. Alright, so as you can see, I'm already pretty well set for the first night. I've got my stone pickaxe, I've got a wood pickaxe, I've got dirt, I've got an apple, I've got torches, I've got food. Go in here. Oh yes, now that's what I'm talking about. We got some real deal food here. What we want to do is make sure to keep that. I'm going to put that on highlighted. So let's go over here. We've got quite a few resources here. Okay, so I'm going to end this video, but I wanted to just say this is just the start. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to save this. We're going to save and quit it. And so anyway, my name is Schultman, and I will be continuing to make more videos. So anyway, until the next time, guys, you stay safe. This is Minecraft, Mine to Survive.